should we only hold dates in church? Or should we take our dates out of the church? So, who missed me? I'm so sorry, my dears. I have not been dropping videos regularly as I usually do. Well, I took some time offline to get my mental health in check, but I am glad that I am back, happier, and readier to curate beautiful, sweet content for you, my community. Well, though I was off here, that doesn't mean I took off time from doing what I love, sharing knowledge, having conversations, intelligent conversations, mind stimulating and building conversations with other individuals offline have been super building. And I had one of those very interesting conversations while I was off here with some brothers and sisters in church that I really want to share with you, because honestly, I want to get to know your point of view about this. Do you want to guess what this is about? Well, yes, take a minute, take a second. Okay, so a few days ago, I was having a random conversation with some church brothers and sisters. Then this very striking story came up during that conversation. So there is this guy that is currently in a relationship with this sister in our church, and for the longest time they have been together, they have never had any date out of church. Like if they were going out together, like you might want to take me out on a date, or your guy might want to take you out on a date, familiarize and all of that. All of their dates always hold in church, like in the church. Like you might just see the two of them one Sunday in church after service is done and everything is concluded, everyone is gone home, they are back in church in the evening. And do you think that is the best way for Christians to actually do dates, to actually do datings? Do you think it is wrong for your guy, your man, to take you out to a fancy restaurant or to another location or just to somewhere else aside from the church for a date? So this was the center topic of our conversation. So what do you think? Leave your thoughts for me in the comment section, and please equally tell me if you have had an experience like this with someone or not. Because in the course of that conversation, we came to discover that some churches out there have actually made it they have actually made it a rule that no dating couples would go out on a date just by themselves. It's either they're having their date in church, or if they're having that date out of church, an elder in church, a brother in church, or just someone in church would have to be the third party in that dating environment, just to make sure that, well, they stay within the boundaries of Christian dating. So what do you think? Is this right? Is it something you would do? Is it something you have an experience with? What is your thought about it? And please share this video with someone, because this is a really important conversation we should have in Christendom. Because from my point of view, we can have our first date in church, but we should try as much as possible to take the other dates out of church. Because trust me, if the only place where you and your partner get to meet, where we get to meet for a date as intending couples, is in church, that gives us so much room to pretend. Yes, that gives individuals so much room to pretend, to put forth an identity that is not theirs, to put forth a personality that is not theirs. Because honestly, in church, everyone is trying to be their very best self. When you go to church on Sunday, what happens? We all look so innocent, like we cannot even tell a lie.
Joy! Joy! Can I get an amen?
Like we don't tell even the tiniest lies. But we lie. We do other things that is worse than lying.
Another. Oh no, Mr. Krabs told me all about you. You are a liar, a deceiver. I'll never fall for you.
So everyone in church looks innocent. Then imagine that you have to go out on a date in the same environment. That leaves a lot of room for pretending and fakeness. So why it is important that, well, maybe we can have that first date in church where we get to discuss, set the rules, the foundations, the boundaries, and all of that. I feel that we should have other dates out of church, just you and I, where we get to talk, where I can be my true self, where you can be your very true self, where you're not looking at your back to see if the pastor is coming, or an elder in church is coming, or a church member is coming. You are your true self, not pretending to be who you are not pretending to be what you are not. You are living your truth in that moment. And if the fear of crossing boundaries is actually the problem, a walk in a park is a good idea for a decent date. It's a public place. What would you possibly want to do in a public place? Romance? Such things don't happen in public places. Just a coffee shop down the road, a restaurant down the road in a public place is still cool. It's still cool. What could possibly go wrong with you and I sitting, eating, and having a drink in a restaurant? What could possibly go wrong? Maybe when we have to start taking it to hotel rooms or some sort of, that is where we can be afraid of crossing certain boundaries. But if it is open out there in public, what could possibly go wrong? Come on. If it's about crossing boundaries we are afraid of. So those are just a few ideas for, well, a pretty decent date. Two Christian ladies, two Christians could probably go on and not cross those boundaries. But honestly, for some of us, we are just afraid to spend money. We're just afraid to make a little financial sacrifice and make ourselves feel a little more comfortable. A lot of us Christians have a phobia for public places. We see restaurants, we see these big supermarkets, we see some of these places where we just sit down, eat suya, and grab a drink as carnal places.
1, 2, 3. Jehovah, I am the God.
Yes, that is the bare truth. A lot of us see them as carnal places, places where a Christian should not be found, and all of that. Are you aware that carnal things also take place at your place of work? Even the church where we go to every Sunday, are you aware that carnal things equally take place in such environments? Don't go to a nightclub. Don't go to those other ras places and all. But there is nothing wrong with sitting out in a restaurant and just having a good time with your love interest. So, what do you think about this video? It is already longer than I expected it to be. What do you think about this video? What do you think about such mindsets amongst Christians? What's your thought? Leave it in the comment section, and please share this video with a friend, brother, sister, parent, or just whoever. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. If not, you will see me haunting you in your dreams. Of course, that's a joke, but please kindly do subscribe. Thank you so very much.